Today you can start in a kneeling position. You can place a block between your legs and then sit on this block. Roll your shoulders up and back, and then place one hand and the other hand on one knee, and roll again your shoulders up and back, and start closing your eyes. And then take a deep inhale into your belly and let it out through the mouth. One more deep inhalation into the belly. And let it out through the mouth. Feel yourself grounded. Elongate your spine, soft shoulders, soft closed lips. Breathing in and out through the nose. Take a moment here to check in with your body. Maybe a part needs a little bit more attention, and bring the breath to this body part. If you like, you can set an intention for today's class. Today we're going to do some heart openers, so it's good for our shoulders and for our front body. Stretch our front body. So you can maybe put an intention there, or just focus on your breath. Next inhalation, slowly start blinking up, open your eyes. And then reach with your inhalation, both arms up, look up. And with your exhalation, you bring your hands in front of your heart center. Inhale, reach both arms up. And with your exhalation, you bring your hands in front of your heart center. Take another clearing breath here. So inhale into your belly. And let it out through the mouth. Release the hands down to the ground. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. If you sit on a block, you can remove the block. Sit on your heels. Lengthen your spine. Look to the top of your hands. And exhale. Drop the head down. Go one more time. Inhale. Lengthen. Look in between your hands. And exhale. Drop the head down to the floor. Your next exhalation, you round your spine and make your way to tabletop. So the hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. And then we bring some movement into the body. So inhale, arch your spine for cow. And exhale your spine for cat. Inhale, arch. Look up. And exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Navel in. 1 more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Come back to center. Tuck the navel slightly in. And then reach the left leg to the outside. So plant the sole of the foot down on the ground. Your next inhalation, reach the left arm up to the sky. And then bring it over to the right side. Drop the left ear to the ground. Extend the right arm to the top of the mat. Take a few breaths here. One more deep breath. And bring the right hand under your shoulder. Lift the left arm up into the sky. Open your heart. Exhale, plant the hand down. Come back with your knee. Then we go for the other side. So extend the right leg to the side. Plant the foot down on the ground. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. With your exhalation, bring the hand over to the left side. Drop the ear to the ground. Extend your front and left arm to the front. The hips are staying high. Go for 2 more deep breaths here. One more. And then bring the left hand under your left shoulder. Reach the right arm up. And exhale, plant the hand down. Knee under your right hip. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees and then lift your hips up into the sky to downward facing dog. Can bend one knee and then the other. So check your alignment so the fingers are spread. Shoulders away from your ears, so circle out the elbows. And the feet are hip width apart. And the ears are stacked in between your arms or your shoulders. And look in between your hands and make tiny steps to the top of the mat. Come to a forward fold so you can bend your knees and drop the head closer down to the ground. Take a breath here. And with your exhalation, slowly come all the way up. The last thing is your head and your shoulders. And then find mountain pose. So bring your feet hip width apart, shoulders up and back, arms beside your body. Navel in and take a deep breath. On your next inhalation, reach both arms up, look up. On your exhalation, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to high plank. Hands are under your shoulder. You have one line from your head to your toes. From here, bring the knees down to the ground, hug your elbows in, chest to the ground. Bring the arms to the outside, onto the fingertips. With your next inhalation, come up to cobra. Exhale down. Go 2 more. Inhale up. And exhale down. 1 more. Come all the way up. Stay here. Then we go for shoulder taps. So right shoulder down. Look to your left. Inhale up. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale up. Right shoulder down. Inhale up. Left shoulder down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. And exhale, left. Come all the way back. And then release down to the ground. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Make your way to downward facing dog. And stay here for 3 deep breaths. So inhale and exhale through the nose. One more. Look between your hands. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach both arms up, look up. And with your exhalation, bring your hands in front of your heart center. And then find mountain pose again. Take a deep breath here. On your next inhalation, reach both arms up, look up. And exhalation, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank. This time, if Chaturanga is in your practice, you can go through your Chaturanga. Or not, you can bring the knees down, hug your elbows in, and then come to baby cobra or cobra. Exhale down to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Look in between your hands and step the right foot in between your hands, lower down the left knee and tuck your toes. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Open the arms into cactus. Open your heart. Inhale, arms up. For your exhalation, you extend the front leg and drop the hip back. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, half split. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we go one more time. Bring the hands behind you. Inhale, up. And open the arms into cactus again. Reach the arms up. And then plant the hands and step back to high plank. Check your alignment. Hands under your shoulders. Navel in. And then flow through your Vinyasa, either way, through Chaturanga or through the knees. Chaturanga is halfway down. Shift forward into upward facing dog or baby cobra. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Looking between your hands and step the left foot in between your hands. Lower down the right knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, reach both arms up, look up. Exhale, open the arms into cactus. Inhale, arms up. With your exhalation, you extend the front leg and bring the hip back. Inhale, arms up. 2 more. Extend the leg, bring the hands behind you. Inhale, up. 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. Open the arms into cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank, and then flow through your Vinyasa. Outward facing dog, shoulders away from your ears, pushed round away. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. One more. Looking between your hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach both arms up, look up. Your exhalation, bring your hands in front of your heart center. Then find mountain pose again. can bring big toes and knees together, shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath here in Tadasana, mountain pose. In next inhalation, reach both arms, bend your knees and find chair pose. So sit quite low, arms, shoulders apart, shoulder wide apart. One more deep breath. All the weight is in your heels, so you can even lift your toes. And your next exhalation, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Hands on the floor, on the shin. Just lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank, and then flow through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Your next inhalation, look in between your hands and step the right foot in between your hands. Left heel is up. High lunge on this side. So really activate your back leg, the front knee, lower it down a little bit more, bend it a little bit more. Take a deep breath. And with your exhalation, you lean forward into runner's lunge, so long spine. All the weight is now in your front leg. Inhale up. Exhale, lean forward. One more, inhale up. And exhale, lean forward. Bring your hands behind you. Bring it back to the front. And come all the way up. On your exhalation, you plant the hands back down and then step back to high plank. Flow through Vinyasa, upward facing dog or baby cobra, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Look in between your hands and step the left foot in between your hands. Come all the way up into high lunge, so activate your back leg and your front leg. Inhale, arms up. With the exhalation, lean forward into runner's lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale up. One more, lean forward. Exhale, hands behind you. Bring the hands back. And come all the way up. Exhalation, plant the hands back to high plank. Then flow through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Look in between your hands. And then reach the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Plant the foot in between your hands. Lower down the left heel to the ground. Come all the way up into warrior one, so the hip looking into the front. Take a deep breath. The exhalation, open the hip to the side. Arms go front and back. The knee is staying over your ankle. Look to your right hand. You can place your left hand on the outside of your right hip. Then lean back. Your exhalation, come back to warrior two. Then bring the right hand down the inside of your right foot. Open your left arm to the sky. If this is enough, you can stay here. If you want more, you can bring the left arm over your head. One more deep breath. And slowly come back. And then bring the hands back down into high plank. And then flow through your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more deep breath. We go with the same leg, so right leg up into the sky. Point your toes. Then bring your knee to your right shoulder. Inhale up. Bring your knee to your chest. Inhale up. And bring your knee to your left elbow. Bring it up. And then we switch sides, so left elbow. Bring it back up. Right knee to your chest. Bring it back up. And to your right elbow. This time hold. Then open your side, right arm up into the sky. Drop the foot down behind you. Lower your hip down to the ground. Inhale, reach the arm up, hip up into wild thing. So drop the arm closer to the ground. Open your heart. Your exhalation. Drop the hip down again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Place your hand behind your head. Then lift the hip up again. Open your heart. Open your chest. And release. Bring the hand back down on the right shoulder. Lift the right leg up. With the exhalation, you plant the foot down. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. And look in between your hands. Lift the left leg up. And then place it in between your hands. Drop the right heel down to the ground. Find warrior one. Take a deep breath. And with your exhalation, open the hip to the side. Check your alignment. Arms to the front and back. Then bring the right hand on the left hip. Then lean back, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Plant the left hand on the inside of your left foot. Open the right arm into the sky. If you want more, you can bring the hand over your head. Come slowly back. Then plant your hands down, plank position, and flow through your vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Then lift the left leg again up into the sky. Bring your knee to your right elbow. Inhale up. Bring your knee to your chest. Bring it up. Bring your knee to your left. Bring it back up. Again, bring it to your right elbow. Bring it back up to the chest. Inhale up. And with the exhalation to the left. And open up. Lift the left arm. Lift the hip. With the exhalation, bring the foot down and drop the hip. Inhale into wild finger, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up with your hip. Exhale, lower. This time, place your hand behind your head. Lift your hip up. Open your heart. Release your hand. plant it down under your left. And then find your way into three-legged dog. And plant the foot down on the ground. Walk your feet. Bend one knee and then the other. And from here, you can drop your knees down to the ground and sit on your heels. Perfect. You can drop to one side of your hip and extend the legs to the front. If it's okay for your knee, you can bend your right knee, plant the top of the foot on the floor. So now you sit on the inside of your right heel. This one is very soft. The left leg is very soft. From here, you can walk your hands slightly back. Maybe this is already enough for you, so you can stay here. You should feel a stretch on your quad. From here, if you want a little bit more, you can walk the hands a little bit further and come onto your elbows. Maybe this is already enough. Or you want more, you can come all the way down onto the floor and extend your arms over your head. Take a breath here, wherever you are. Then bring the hands down, come the way out of it as you came in. So if you engage your core, come all the way up. And then release the leg, extend it, and shake your legs, grab your kneecap. And then we go for the other side. So bend your left leg, top of the foot down to the ground, sit inside of your left heel. Then walk the hands to that point before. If you are on the ground, you can reach your arms over your head. One more deep breath. And then slowly come out of it. Engage your core. Lift yourself up. And then release the leg. Extend it to the top. Grab your kneecap. Bring the knees together, the feet together. Inhale, reach both arms up. And with your exhalation, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And with your exhalation, drop the head closer to your knees. One more deep breath. And then release. Bend your knees. Grab the inside of your knees and drop the upper body down to the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. And massage your lower back one direction. And then the other direction. next inhalation, extend your right arm to the side, and with the exhalation, drop the knees to the left side. So stack your hips, stack your knees, then look to your right side. Inhalation, slowly come back, hug your knees in, inhale, left arm to the outside, and with the exhalation, drop the knees to the right side, open to the left. Slowly with your inhalation, come back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. On your next inhalation, you lift the head to your knees. Hold your breath here. And with the exhalation, drop everything down to the ground. Extend your arms, legs as wide as the mat. Palms facing up. And then take a deep breath here into the belly. Let it out through the mouth. Two more. Deep inhalation into the belly. And let it out. One more deep inhalation. And let it out. Stay here in your Shavasana, our final resting pose. Deepen your breath again. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Roll the head from side to side. Make the movements bigger. Bring your hands over your head for a deep stretch. And with your exhalation, let it out. Whenever you're ready, you can hug your knees into your chest and roll on one side in your fetal position. And stay there, another deep breath. Then slowly, whenever you're ready, you can come up with closed eyes into a seated position. And then place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart center. Take a deep breath into your belly. Bring it up to your rib cage, into the chest. Hold it here and then let it out from the chest to the rib cage, to the belly. One more inhalation in 3 steps. So first into the belly, rib cage, chest, hold it at the top. Let it out from the chest to the rib cage, to the belly. Let the breath flow naturally in and out through the nose. Take a moment here to send out gratitude for yourself, for practicing yoga. Gratitude for all those around you. And a special thank you from me to you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you feel good and a little bit more released in the shoulders, open heart, open mind. Thank you and have a wonderful day or evening.